people. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It is Tuesday. I am Taggz. It is Tuesday with Taggz. So I am currently back over here in the corner, just due to the fact that I've got a little bit of a different setup working on. So hopefully the camera looks a little better, and then hopefully the audio is a little cleaner. But man, let's get started. It has been a crazy week. First off, as usual, shouts out to Extraterrestrial Music Group. Please, any streaming services you have, go and pop over, search that in. We have got three bangers on there, along with an entire album of like collaboration. It's a super dope project that they have going on. So shout out again to Extraterrestrial Music Group and the Invasion. You guys are super dope. TK, yo, peace, miss you, bro, love you, bro. Keep doing your thing. It's been super dope to see. Um, Anyways, bro, the world is crazy. Let's see, Sunday night and Monday, Twitter, or not Twitter, but TikTok was awry, and I'm not gonna get deeply into issues of how people feel. I definitely want to touch on the fact that um some of you learn to hold your belts for a second. I think the amount of creators that outed themselves for being fake and or just being a completely different person or just the dumbest little things, and now you've got to come back and deal with that, is probably one of the most hilarious things. Man, there was a cosplayer I see, they were like, I don't even like Mario, and their largest videos are all Mario cosplays, which again, you don't have to be 100%. It's just a crazy little like, oh, and mind you, yes, that was a light one. I'm not going to go into some of the other heavy ones that I definitely seen in the last day and a half, but I just thought those ones were super duper funny. Um, but man, it has been just a super crazy week. What else did we have? Let's see. Last week we had the posthumous album from Mac drop, well, like the mixed and master version. I did have a video on it, and I'm still working on that. If you get a chance, go check that out as well. Absolutely, absolute banger. Well, I'm running on the hinges. I don't know if you guys can tell. I just got back from rehearsal, and so we are running a little crazy. I've got the coffee, and we're just hanging out. We're chilling. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are staying warm. It is super cold. I hope if you're on the other side of the country that you are safe and cool and away from all of the fires, because that has been absolutely insane. Um, Man, rehearsal was awesome. Just as a touch in for you guys who don't know, but we rehearse every Monday like clockwork, no matter what. And we kind of split it up, and we've been working on this new project, and it is so fire, so different. I really feel like we're stepping into our own area, and really defining our own sound. And everybody who's just been added to the group or wants to come work with the group has been absolutely phenomenal and so smart and so educated in their area and wants to play their pocket to the best that they possibly can. And it's just been a sharing of wealth and knowledge. Because, like, I don't know if you guys know that, but sometimes musicians are notoriously egotistical. um, I myself am guilty of it. I know quite a few of my friends are guilty of it. Me, and again, shout out to Fiki, who have a really great conversation a couple weeks ago about like healthy ego versus like bad ego, and the lines that kind of get blurred in there. So when you add in 9, 10, 12, 13 musicians, like the fact that we can not only be, as I said, educated in those areas, and everybody can be so smart at what they're doing, but so willing to learn, is probably the craziest thing I've ever experienced. I'm still young, and I'm still, young in the game comparatively to some people, but I promise you, I've never seen the cohesiveness in it. And I've never seen it, even in our own setting. I don't think I've ever seen it be as cohesive as it currently is. So, for the people who are waiting on the album, please trust me when I say that you will be absolutely blown away when it does drop, and I promise there will be all the more news coming to you for that. There will be plenty of little videos and plenty of cool chances for maybe some of you guys to be in a way involved or come see some of the process or just see some of the different things. Um, man, like I said, I'm kind of flying on this one, but on a quick rundown, man, let's just talk about that. Let's talk about ego because I always like to touch on these and a little bit of mental health. Also, hope this again on that check in. I hope you guys are good. If you need anything, reach out to a person. Don't suffer in silence. I know it's cold outside, and sometimes we feel like burdens, and sometimes we feel like, ugh, I don't wanna, because everybody. But like, hey, if there's any reason you need to, don't be afraid to. You're not alone. Don't suffer in silence. You know, and then touching on that, if it's an ego issue, if you have something you need to talk to about somebody, I promise you, go talk to them. It is usually 100% easier, and I myself again am very guilty of so many misunderstandings or things that I had to learn very young in life. Like, I need to double check, so I always double check, always check in with people. But that ego thing I was just talking about, I definitely want to say, as much as I was almost borderline insulting the idea of having an ego, I don't want to come off that way, because I think a healthy ego is okay. And I think that we definitely live in a society where people are like back and forth on ego death is a good thing, and like I said, a little bit of cockiness and holding yourself to a certain standard is a good thing. And that's the way that I look at it. Like, if you hold yourself to a certain standard, you can kind of run away with certain things. Like, for me personally, one big thing that like we really like is showing up early. Because if you show up early to a venue and you're there possibly even before the sound check, man, everything you do afterwards is already in good graces. If you're there and you have all your stuff ready and you're ready for a good sound check, you get to feel like a rock star for the rest of the night. You can pull a little bit of those things, and it's just, that's where I said, like, keeping it in balance of like, oh, because I'm a rock star, um, I don't have to show up on time. No, show up on time. Be courteous. Be nice. Be friends with people. And I promise you, the whole party aspect, whatever that is to you, right? For me, it's just being able to smile, have a good time with my friends. If I have a drink, not really that big on it, but we have our other vices, our other things that we partake in, and it's more about like the community. It's more about being able to have a good time. And for me, as I said, the biggest thing for me that makes me feel like a rock star is when I can walk out of the venue at the end of the night or walk off of the stage in a show and everybody just wants to say hi and then thank you. Like, that to me is probably the most gratifying thing. Is the sound of applause is cool, the solos and names is cool, but having people say thank you and being able to carry on a conversation is probably my favorite part of the job, besides getting to make music with all the cool people, like I said earlier. um Man, I am clocking in a little longer one on this one, and I know that I've probably been rambling, but yo, thank you for anybody who's been hanging out too. For the, now we are on a full month, and so we're gonna, we keep making things better and more videos, more ideas, more things coming soon. I'm also gonna be all up on your shorts page. We have some characters, cool stuff coming, so stay tuned and check in and hang out with us. Sorry for the stumbling. Like I said, I am a tired. There it is. We're back in with the focus. Lost me for a second. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. And like I said, thank you guys for letting me, start this journey and kick it. I cannot wait to see where it goes. Also, again, for all the Love Locks individual fans, I promise you, all the goodies that we have for you guys this season is going to be insane. Once again, wrapping up, shout out to TK and the Invasion. If I did not drop that earlier, I am sorry. Extraterrestrial music group. Go stream all the songs. Go stream our 3 songs on there. And I will see you guys next week, man. Peace and love. I hope you're good.